Hi, good morning. I'm Jim Johnston with Corbett Thomas Realty, and today we're on Tybee Island, Georgia, looking at 4 Shipwatch Lane. But before we start, I wanted to answer a question one of our viewers sent in. She said, can you please tell me where these areas are of town that you're shooting in? Because she wants to move to Savannah or buy a second home here, but she doesn't know where these areas are. So I thought, okay, I'll address that for you. Savannah is 13 miles, 2 miles west. Tybee Island is a barrier island, 13 miles to the east. It's what divides Savannah from the open Atlantic Ocean. Tybee's been the stomping ground for Savannahans for well over 100 years. It's where we all come in the summertime to get away from the heat. It's extremely popular, and now it's popular year-round. The island's basically broken into 3 parts. At least I call it 3 parts. The numbered streets are on the front of the island. That's what faces the Atlantic Ocean. That's where all the public comes in, tens of thousands the weekends, and piles in with their coolers and their kites and their stereos and their blankets and have a great time. The northern end of the island is very different. That's where we are now. It's not private, but it feels private. It's you have to walk around to get this area of the island. So the beach is not nearly as busy as the beach on the front of the island. Instead of looking all at the Atlantic Ocean, you're looking at Daufuskie Island, you're looking at Hilton Head Island, and the beach is very quiet. And then you have the Back River. The Back River is where a lot of people who live in Savannah own homes. This home's not as many rentals in the Back River, but it's much quieter, still in the water, but it's on the river versus being on the ocean. So that's where we are. And the house we're looking at today, which is 4 Shipwatch Lane, is on the northern part of the island. It's a great neighborhood, literally just a stone's throw from the beach. So let's come inside and take a look. When people buy a home on Tybee, they generally buy in one of 2 areas. They either want to be in the slap middle of everything, the bars, the restaurants, the beach, right there in the ocean, all the hubbub. Others want to be near those things, but off the beaten path. That's what this house is. Shipwatch Dunes, which is a small development on the very northern tip of Tybee, has about 20 homes in it, I would say. And they're all raised homes, which they should be, which allows parking down below. This house has abundant parking. You can fit at least 4 cars down below, another 2 or 3 in the driveway. As far as being near the beach goes, you are literally 2-minute walk down the little dirt road to the beach. And it's a much quieter portion of the beach, which I like a lot. The main benefits this home has to offer is that, one, it's very spacious and very open. As you can tell by looking around, lots of window space, tall ceilings, fireplace. It also has a great breakfast area, a full-size kitchen for cooking. You don't have to eat all your meals there, you can cook them in here if you want to. It's got tons of deck space on the outside of the house. You've got a screen porch that runs the full depth of the house. You've got a front deck on the front of the house that runs the full width of the house. And then you can go up the stairs, and there's a giant sun deck up top as well, which you can see the ocean from that, which is nice. And it's also got 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. It's just a great open layout, perfect for the beach. The bedroom's great size. It occupies basically half the entire upstairs. It's abundant, nice sized bathroom, good sized closet, and a beautiful deck that overlooks the front yard. So the walk from the house to the beach is really simple. It's about a 2-minute walk down a little dirt path, and there's the beach. It doesn't get any easier than that. So, all right, so we just walked over from the house to the beach. I want to give you an example of how this beach is different than the one on the front of the island. On the main part of the island, on the front, that faces the Atlantic Ocean, in the summertime, it is mayhem. Tens of thousands of people are there, all laid out. They've all got their radios going, they've all got their coolers. Parking is insane. Everyone's in everyone else's business. There's no privacy at all. As soon as you walk around the northern tip of the island, where we are now, it's very different. It's not a private beach, but it almost comes across as a private beach. A fraction of the people are here. It's very quiet, very peaceful, very serene. Instead of looking at the open ocean, you do see the open ocean over my left-hand shoulder, but you also have Hilton Head and Daufuskie Island right here, and pilot boats over the shoulder coming in as well. But it's just much quieter, much more peaceful. So just to recap real quick, Shipwatch Dunes is a great little development on the northern tip of Tybee Island. It's a cluster of about 15 homes. They're just a stone's throw from the beach. As you saw earlier when we did our walk down the path, it's just a 2-minute walk to the beach. A very quiet beach relative to the rest of Tybee Island up front. 4 Shipwatch is a great compelling value. It's 3 stories tall. That being said, it's a raised platform, so you park underneath, which will easily take 4 to 6 cars down below. And then walk upstairs and you've got the main living area. You've got 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's very livable. It's a great rental. We've got all the rental history on it. If you'd like, just call us and we'll send it over to you. Great single family home or great rental, either way. I just adore the northern tip of Tybee Island, I always have. It's much quieter than the rest of Tybee Island. It's a stone's throw to the beach. Right over my shoulder you can see that's the ocean. It's a very pleasant walk down the little sandy path just 2 minutes away. And once you get to the beach, it's not nearly as crowded as the rest of the island. But if you want to find excitement, hop in your car or bike or golf cart, whatever you can get away with, and you're just a stone's throw from that too. So it's a great location. All this house needs is the next owner, and that may very well be you. So give us a call.